It's time to change my life. Welcome to the journey. I have been in the biggest rut for so long and it's time to get out of it. One of the biggest things I've learned this year from working with people like Riley May Coaching, I'll link her below, is congruency. Actions speak louder than words is something that I've always said, I've always believed in, but I am letting myself down. It's time to change that. We are getting 1% better every day, starting here. This is my accountability. Let's go. I think saying that you want to change your life sounds kind of dramatic, but in a way it's not. For me, I can see a bigger, better, however you want to phrase it, life for myself. I know that I deserve more than I'm currently giving myself, and that's not sitting right with me. Also, I guess it's not really changing my life, but bringing back the parts of my routine that I've let go of over the year. I want to bring back daily journaling, being more consistent with the gym, using my time after work more wisely, and feeling good about each day as it comes to an end. This is the start of me choosing my hard. Welcome to the journey. Feeling in this rut, this funk for a few months now, and I keep telling myself I'll do better, doing better for like a day or two, then bailing completely. I've come to the conclusion that there may be a couple of reasons for this. 1, I've struggled with work for a fair chunk of this year. The passion and motivation for it hasn't been there. This leads me to point number 2 because I think they may be linked. 2, I am moving at the beginning of next year, and so I think part of me is just on hold until then. My mindset is sort of in the space of, oh, I'll do that when I move, or I'll start that habit when I'm there, etc. In some ways, it's unavoidable, but in others, there are definitely areas of my life I can step up in while I'm still here. This isn't wasted time. Back from the gym and the supermarket now. I trained legs at the gym and at the supermarket I kind of only had like a few things I needed to pick up, but I did see, I mean it's a quote that probably everyone's seen before, but it came up this morning and it was fail to plan, plan to fail. And let me tell you, my groceries, the shopping, the meals, all of that has been a bit all over the place lately. So I actually sat down and thought about my meals for the week and only had to pick up a few things really. So we have popcorn for snacks, spinach, bananas, milk, dark chocolate, carrots, eggs, turkey mince, and sweet potatoes. I don't know about everywhere else in Australia at the moment, but we haven't had potatoes in our like Woolies for months. Like not properly, and all of the sweet potatoes only came in bags. So I only wanted one, but that's okay. We'll just be living off sweet potato for a little while. So I'm gonna pop this all away, hope that the rain stays away, and walk my dog. Don't get me wrong, I haven't let everything go. I walk my dog every day unless the weather's awful. I journal most days. I read every day. There are things in my life that are good. There are things in my life that I'm happy with. I just know that there could be better. Okay, I have had that shower, washed my hair out,
shaved, exfoliated, moisturised, all of those fun things. And then I decided to bake a cake with my dog. I saw a reel, I think, of like a Doberman sitting next to its owner eating as the dog safe cake was being baked. So we did that outside. He had a great time. Lots of peanut butter and honey and flour to be enjoyed. So that's in the oven now, which I'm sure he's stoked about. I'm about to make dinner now. Meal prep. Everyone says it's a great thing. I do it. I don't do it. It depends. Also, sometimes I just make a meal and it ends up lasting me a week because that's what happens when you live alone. But tonight we're having turkey meatballs with sweet potato. I normally make my sweet potatoes with like paprika, salt, pepper, but I had no paprika and I forgot that I'd run out. So tonight it's like Italian herbs, garlic, turmeric and salt. So I'm going to pop them to the side while I make the meatballs because they'll both take about half an hour in the oven. Alrighty, wind down starts now. I have made myself a moon milk. I have packed my lunch for tomorrow and I've unpacked and restacked the dishwasher, trying to make tomorrow morning as stress-free as possible. Like that needs to be one of my habits, is like get my lunch ready, get my clothes for the next day ready for work, so that when I get up in the morning it's like minimal cognitive load possible. I'm going to make my breakfast now. Tomorrow I'm gonna have overnight oats. It's like super easy. It's one of my like favorite breakfasts at the moment. So I make it with protein powder and milk, and then in the morning I add yogurt and at the moment frozen raspberries. Not my thing of choice. I don't even really like frozen blueberries, but there is no fresh fruit. Hasn't been for, well, as long as we haven't had potatoes, but also like we're 3 days away from summer and it's felt like winter for the last 2 weeks here, which I don't love, but I do love this breakfast because I'm not sure that there's anything easier. I don't even measure anymore, I just kind of eyeball. And when I started making it, I heard that you kind of want the consistency to look a little bit like cake batter once you mix it all in. But you don't want it too dry though. Might have got it bang on. A little bit more milk. It looks like that at the moment. Ready to go in the morning.
A common excuse I hear used all the time is that I don't have time, and I am beyond guilty of using that one. And so this is me choosing to make the time, choosing my hard, and knowing what I do each day will get me one step closer to the person that I want to be. Bye.